Emma, a young woman in her mid-20s, sat at her desk, staring at her computer screen, her mind racing with doubt. She had recently landed a promising opportunity at a well-known company, a chance that many would dream of. But instead of feeling excited or proud, she felt overwhelmed, unsure if she was truly capable. It wasn't that she lacked the skills or knowledge, it was something deeper. A voice in her head constantly told her she wasn't good enough, that she would eventually fail like so many times before. Each day, as Emma arrived at work, she tried to mask her insecurities with a smile and focus on the tasks at hand. But the pressure kept mounting. There were moments when she found herself frozen in front of her laptop, struggling to type the simplest responses. Every idea felt inadequate, and every decision seemed like a potential mistake waiting to happen. She would often stay up late, replaying her conversations, wondering if people could see right through her. Despite her hard work, Emma's confidence was slowly crumbling. Her colleagues seemed to handle their responsibilities effortlessly, while she was barely keeping her head above water. Her boss praised her, but she couldn't shake the feeling that she didn't deserve the compliments. Every time someone offered positive feedback, a little voice in her head whispered that they were only being kind, that they didn't truly believe in her abilities. The worst part was that Emma wasn't alone in this struggle. Her friend Anna had gone through similar challenges in her own career. Anna had been Emma's support system for years, always there to listen and offer guidance. Yet, Emma couldn't bring herself to open up fully. She was too embarrassed to admit that she felt like an imposter, constantly on the verge of being exposed as someone who didn't belong in the job. One evening, after another stressful day, Emma called Anna. The phone rang for a while before Anna picked up, her voice warm and comforting. Emma explained everything, the doubts, the fear, the constant self-questioning. Anna listened patiently and, as always, offered her wise words. But Emma couldn't shake the feeling that Anna had it all figured out, while she was still stuck in this never-ending cycle of self-doubt. That night, as Emma lay in bed, the thoughts swirled in her mind. She wondered if it was all worth it. Should she just quit and find something safer, something where she wouldn't feel so exposed? The fear of failure seemed to be winning, and it was suffocating her. This section marks the beginning of Emma's journey, where her internal conflict takes center stage. She's stuck in a cycle of doubt and fear, unsure whether she has the strength to break free. The emotional weight of her self-questioning will resonate deeply with anyone who has ever faced similar feelings. Her struggle isn't just about her job or her career, it's a battle that many of us face in various aspects of life. We all have moments where doubt holds us back, where we question whether we are truly capable of achieving our dreams. The turning point for Emma came during a casual coffee meetup with Anna. As they sat in the cozy corner of their favorite cafe, Emma poured out her heart, expressing how overwhelmed and disconnected she felt. Anna, sensing her friend's inner struggle, finally spoke up with a clarity that struck Emma deeply. "You know," Anna said, "doubt is normal. But the only way to overcome it is to take action. No matter how small, every step forward counts." At first, Emma didn't fully grasp what Anna meant. It sounded almost too simple, just take action and everything would fall into place. But something in Anna's words sparked a small flicker of hope. Emma realized that she had been waiting for her doubts to disappear before taking any real action, but maybe it wasn't about waiting at all. Maybe it was about moving forward, even when fear was still present. The next few days were challenging for Emma. Every time she sat at her desk, she felt that same wave of anxiety rushing in. But this time, she made a decision. Instead of sitting in fear, she started taking small steps. She began by sending emails without second-guessing herself, presenting ideas without waiting for perfection. It wasn't easy, and there were still moments of self-doubt. But slowly, Emma began to notice a change. The more she acted despite her fear, the less paralyzing the doubt became. One afternoon, Emma was asked to lead a meeting for the first time. Her heart raced at the thought of speaking in front of her colleagues, but she remembered Anna's words, "Take action, even when you're scared." With her palms sweating, she stood up to speak, her voice shaky at first. But as she continued, something surprising happened. She felt more confident. She was doing it. She was facing her fears and moving through them, not letting them control her. After the meeting, Emma was flooded with positive feedback from her team. It wasn't that they were just being kind, she had actually done a good job. For the first time in a long while, Emma realized that her fear had been holding her back, not the lack of ability. She had always been capable, but her doubts had clouded her vision. As the weeks went by, Emma continued to take small, courageous actions. She volunteered for more projects, stepped up during challenging tasks, and even started mentoring others who were facing similar self-doubt. Each time she took action, her confidence grew. She stopped waiting for the moment when she would feel ready. Instead, she learned to trust herself and her abilities. The real breakthrough came when Emma was offered a promotion. It was the opportunity she had always wanted, but it also came with more responsibility. The old Emma, full of doubt and fear, would have hesitated, convinced she wasn't ready. But now, Emma didn't question herself. She accepted the offer with a sense of pride, knowing she had earned it through consistent effort and self-belief. Looking back, Emma realized that the key to overcoming doubt wasn't about waiting for the perfect moment or for her fear to vanish, it was about taking action, no matter how imperfect or uncertain it felt. Confidence didn't appear overnight. It was built with every small step forward, every decision to keep going, even when the doubts lingered. In the end, Emma's transformation wasn't just about career success, it was about understanding that self-doubt is part of the journey. But when we choose to act in spite of it, we unlock a level of confidence and resilience that empowers us to face any challenge that comes our way. The real lesson Emma learned, and the one that anyone watching this video can take to heart, is that confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you create through courage, action, and trust in yourself.